So a live look outside right now towards our Bridgepoint camera. Again, lots of cloud cover, but at least it's dry right now. Fairly calm out there as well. Temperatures have been pretty decent for us too. We've been sitting in the low 70s and upper 60s, 71 right now in Geneseo and Galesburg, 70 in Muscatine, and again, the rest of us just hanging out in the mid to upper 60s. So again, it's been a pretty nice afternoon temperature-wise, just seeing a lot of those clouds begin to take over. Winds right now have been on the calmer side as well, but there has been some gustier conditions being picked up out to our west with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Again, as we do work in some showers and thunderstorms, we could definitely see some breezier conditions push in alongside that. Right now, though, dry skies for most of us. There has been a weak disturbance that's pushing through the boundary of Wisconsin and Illinois, so a couple of showers going on there. But in the meantime, most of us are going to stay dry until we get to the late evening hours. That's when we're expected to start to track in the system. Now, the system, a very strong area of low pressure developing just to the east of the Rockies, and that's going to continue to push its way closer to our hometowns. I want to point out over here near St. Louis, there's actually a severe thunderstorm warning with those clusters of storms. So again, a lot of that severe weather is going to be hanging out the Quad Cities region and pointing to the south. But we really do have to watch for that second round that we're going to be tracking in come tomorrow afternoon and evening. Round number one, again, is coming in tonight and into tomorrow morning. We'll have to watch out for a few of our hometowns, especially Mount Pleasant, Galesburg, Burlington. You have that level 1 out of 5 threat. Main threat is going to be hail, but that secondary is going to be damaging winds possible. Again, the tornado threat right now, not too concerned about that. But tomorrow is where we do have all severe modes in play. And this could be accounting for some of the things that happen during that transitional time frame going into tomorrow morning into the early afternoon hours, but also seeing some chances in the evening. Again, a level 2 threat stretching from Princeton to Burlington, and the rest of us are in that level 1 threat. But regardless, we do need to be on the guard for all of those severe weather threats. As we go into tonight, temperatures do stay mild. We'll be around 50 degrees, but once we get to around 11 o'clock midnight, that's where we're going to start to see some of those showers and storms creep into just to the south of us near Burlington. That's going to continue to advance during the overnight hours, pretty widespread and even heavy rainfall at times. I'm going to point out right here, you can kind of see this leading edge. That's probably where we could see some damaging winds associated with some of those storms. And this just continues into tomorrow morning. So again, your tomorrow morning commute could definitely see some showers. Maybe a little bit of a break, but we see this boundary hanging out, which could definitely take some energy away from that storm development tomorrow afternoon and evening. So we'll really have to watch out for that threat. But I do want to point out that our models are still picking up some clusters during the afternoon hours. That could definitely be a part of that threat. But once we get to the evening, I really am expecting us to start to see those threats come to an end, and then we'll start to dry things out, hopefully bring back some sunshine, although we're going to be a bit cooler for Friday with highs in the mid to upper 50s. Regardless, even if we don't see much in terms of severe weather, we have a really good shot of getting some good rainfall. A lot of the areas around a lot of our hometowns around the area are in store for about 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and could definitely see some higher amounts, maybe even getting close to 2 inches, especially south of I-80. This is some welcome rain that we definitely need. And we will see some temperatures kind of start to fall, but regardless, going into the weekend, of course, it's St. Patrick's Day weekend, we are going to continue to see temperatures around 60 on Saturday, dropping to around 50, just shy of 50 on Sunday. But next week, we continue to kind of see a warming trend. So hopefully getting back up to the 60s by the end of next week. So we'll continue to keep you updated and watch that severe weather threat going into tonight and tomorrow. And of course, give you those updates as we learn them, shall we?
Honestly, St. Patrick's weekend couldn't look better to me because last year was miserable.
It was.